Okay, so here's our heart. This is the superior vena cava. And then that leads to the two brachiocephalic veins, right brachiocephalic vein, left brachiocephalic vein. On the left, we can see the left external jugular vein pretty good. And we don't really see the external jugular very good here. The latex dye didn't quite fill that in. Now, as far as the left subclavian vein, it's rather short here. The external jugular empties into the subclavian, so it'd be just this little region right here. And then that becomes the left axillary vein. And off of the left axillary vein, you have the left subscapular vein that comes down into the subscapularis. What continues on is the left brachial vein that comes down here to the left radial vein, which would be closer to the head, and the left ulnar, which is not actually here, would be the more lateral vessel.
All the sheets right here.
Continuing on down, this is actually a left internal mammary vein, but I don't think that's on your handout, so you don't have to worry about that. Over on the right side, if we pull up on the lungs, we see the azygos vein right here, and the azygos vein drains the thoracic wall, and it comes up and it empties into the superior vena cava. Under the heart, we see the inferior vena cava that passes through the diaphragm here, and it continues on underneath. Okay, inferior vena cava. Sorry about my keys. Up against the wall here above the kidney, we have the left adrenolumbar vein. Coming into the hilum of the kidney, we have the left renal vein. Inferior vena cava continues. And here we also have the, let's see if that's the left. Yep, this is the left internal spermatic vein going right along with the internal spermatic artery, also known as the testicular vein. It's basically the gonadal vein of this male. Continuing with the inferior vena cava here, we see the branching into the right and left common iliac vein. So let me maybe try to pry that up here. It's okay. Okay, so right and left common iliac veins. Now right here, going deep in, we see the left internal iliac vein. And we'll go to another cat later to point that out a little bit better. This continues on as the left external iliac vein.
Point that one out again.
Right here. So once the internal iliac goes down, what continues is the external iliac. Over in this area here, let's see if we can clean it up a little bit more. There we go. This is the left deep femoral vein. Right here, left deep femoral vein.
Okay.
What continues is the left femoral vein. The great saphenous vein comes and drains into the femoral vein here. And the femoral vein becomes the popliteal vein that goes behind the knee.
Okay.
Okay, and that's basically it for the veins. So do you want to go over to the other cat to see this?
I don't have a problem getting all
The veins are a little easier. I think actually it's this one.
Oh.
That's what I mean. I know how to find this.
Excuse
Okay, so coming down here,
I'm still recording, so
right,
it'll be in the same video.
Okay, so this is a really good internal iliac vein. See that? Okay.
so the externals are gonna be this big.